I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Posen today, Tuesday, April 25th, 2017, at 6:30 p.m. Roll call.
President Schubert.
Here.
Clerk Kowalski here. Trustee Torres.
Here.
Trustee Schneider.
Here.
Trustee Niemeyer.
Here.
Trustee Casillas.
Here.
Trustee Kwiatkowski.
Here.
Trustee Halsey is absent. We have a quorum.
Please stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like someone to make a motion to accept the minutes of the regular meeting held on Tuesday, April 11th, 2017.
I make a motion.
Motion made by Trustee Torres,
A second.
seconded by Trustee Schneider. Roll call.
Trustee Torres.
Yes.
Trustee Schneider.
Yes.
Trustee Niemeyer.
Yes.
Trustee Casillas.
Yes.
Trustee Kwiatkowski.
Yes.
We have a quorum. Motion is approved.
Finance and Administration.
Mr. President,
Trustee Schneider.
I would like to make a motion to pass warrant number 24-2016-2017.
Motion made by Trustee Schneider to pass warrant number 24-16/17.
I'll second.
Seconded by Trustee Niemeyer. Roll call.
Trustee Torres.
Yes.
Trustee Schneider.
Yes.
Trustee Niemeyer.
Yes.
Trustee Casillas.
Yes.
Trustee Kwiatkowski.
Yes.
Motion is approved.
And I would like to ask the clerk to read proclamation 2017-01.
The Village of Posen, Illinois, proclamation by the mayor. Whereas safety is the highest priority for the highways and streets of our village and state. And whereas the great state of Illinois is proud to be a national leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness. Whereas motorcycles are a common and economical means of transportation that reduces fuel consumption and roadway and contributes in a significant way to the relief of traffic and parking congestion. And whereas it is especially meaningful that the citizens of our village and the state be aware of motorcycles on the roadways and recognize the importance of motorcycle safety. Whereas the members of ABATE of Illinois Incorporated, a brotherhood aimed toward education, continually promote motorcycle safety, education, and awareness in high school driver's education programs, and to the general public in our village and state, presenting motorcycle awareness programs to over 120,000 participants in Illinois over the past 5 years. Whereas all motorcyclists should join ABATE of Illinois Incorporated in actively promoting the safe operation of motorcycles, as well as promoting motorcycle safety, education, awareness, and respect of the citizens of our village and state. Whereas the motorcyclists of Illinois have contributed extensive volunteerism in money to national and community charitable organizations. Whereas during the month of May, all roadway users should unite in the safe sharing of roadways within the village of Posen and throughout the great state of Illinois. Therefore, I, Donald W. Schubert, Mayor of the village of Posen, in the great state of Illinois, in recognition of 30 years of ABATE of Illinois Incorporated and over 676,000 registered motorcyclists statewide, and in recognition of the continued role Illinois serves as a leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, do hereby proclaim the month of May this year, 2017, as Motorcycle Awareness Month in the village of Posen, and urge all motorists to join in an effort to improve safety and awareness on our roadways. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand and cause the great seal of the village of Posen to be affixed its 25th day of April in the year 2017.
I'd like to make a motion to accept proclamation 2017-01.
I second it.
Motion made by Trustee Schneider to accept proclamation 2017-01, seconded by Trustee Torres. Roll call.
Trustee Schneider.
Yes.
Trustee Torres.
Yes.
Trustee Niemeyer.
Yes.
Trustee Casillas.
Yes.
Trustee Kwiatkowski.
Yes.
Motion is
And that is all I have.
Thank you, Trustee Schneider. In the absence of Trustee Halsey, there is no report for community health and development. Public Works.
Mr. President,
Trustee Casillas.
we have no report.
Thank you, Trustee Casillas. Fire.
Mr. President,
Trustee
we
Torres.
have some presentations that Chief is going to do.
Thank you, trustee. Mayor, I'd like to recognize one of our firefighters, Fred Sorensen. Fred Sorensen's been with the department for the last 16 years. During his time, he has always been, as far as I can remember, officer of our association, very active with all our fundraisers, helping out the department in general, everywhere he could. Dedicated himself to coming to training all the time, on top of his full-time career. Several years ago, he started with Donna, the Junior Fire Academy, and hope to still see him participate in that as much as possible. Due to life changes and so forth and time constraints, Fred has recently offered up his resignation to the department, which is too hard for him to keep up with right now. So I'd like to recognize him for his years of service. Fred, if I can get you to step up. I'd like to present this award to Engineer Fred Sorensen in recognition and appreciation of your 16 years of dedicated service to the Posen Fire Department. Thank you for your years of service, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Presented by the officers and members of the Posen Fire Department on this 25th day of April. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you.
And we'd also like to take a moment to recognize somebody else tonight. On behalf of the police department and myself, we'd like to present this award to Mayor Schupek. Mayor Schupek, in appreciation of your years of dedicated service to the village of Posen as mayor and your outstanding support of both the police and fire departments, we wish you the very best in your retirement. Presented on this 25th day of April by the officers and members of the Posen Police Department and Fire Department.
Thank you.
And that's all we have.
And that's what I have, Mr. President.
Thank you, Trustee Torres. Please.
President Schupek,
Trustee Clapcott.
I just have an announcement. The Posen Police Department has taken delivery of 2 new police Ford SUVs. Unit 913 is completed and is parked outside the Village Hall for the village trustees to take a look at. Unit 916 is in the process of being completed and will be on the streets in about 2 weeks. These 2 patrol units have a state-of-the-art camera system that downloads to a server in the police department automatically. These 2 new camera systems complete the camera project. All of the police vehicles have the new camera system now. Also, the camera system helps in reducing our liability. And that's all I have this evening.
Thank you, Trustee Clapcott. Recreation.
Yes, Mr. President,
Trustee Neiman.
we have no report at this time.
Thank you, Trustee Neiman. Under other, I would like to announce the resignation of Trustee Halsey and the resignation of Trustee Schneering. At this time, I would also like to appoint Trustee Schneering to the position that's been vacated by Trustee Halsey to serve his term for the following 2 years.
Somebody would need to make a motion, Mr. Mayor, to consent to Mr. Schneering, replacing Mr.
I make a
Posen.
motion.
Motion made by Trustee Torres.
And then a roll call vote.
Somebody second.
I'll second.
Seconded by Trustee Casillas. Roll call.
Trustee Torres?
Yes.
Trustee Schneering?
You abstain, correct?
Yes.
Trustee Casillas?
Yes.
Trustee Pankowski?
Yes.
Motion.
Now, we'll have the swearing in of Trustee Schneering.
I, Donald J. Schneering, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee according to the best of my ability.
I would also like to make an announcement with regard to a scholarship award. Trustee Schneering donated his salary to a scholarship fund during the year, last year, and we are now going to the scholarship award to Brianna Ochoa. Brianna. Congratulations. Any other? Open to the public? Okay. All right, go ahead.
As my serving the residents of the village of Posen for 19 years as clerk is coming to an end, I would like to thank President Shupek and the office staff, especially Dawn, who took over from me while I was incapacitated, for all their help. Serving with President Shupek has been a privilege and a joy. He is the hardest working president Posen ever had, working a full-time job on a part-time salary. He worked very diligently to bring the residents together by sponsoring many events. They are honoring our veterans on Memorial and Veterans Day, followed by a lavish brunch. Began the monthly luncheons for all residents, which are catered by various restaurants. In conjunction with the police department, he sponsored neighborhood watch meetings. Also with the police department, sponsored a national night out, and in the past, Posen Fest in September. With Trustee Halsey, he started the bi-monthly newsletter, and also with Trustee Halsey, oversaw the very successful sidewalk program. Lastly, he designed and oversaw the complete renovation of the community center after a disastrous fire. Several times a year, he held lunches for the employees, thanking them for their work in the village. Don, I'm sure the residents who attended all these events will miss you greatly, as they know how much you love this village and its residents. Once again, thank you. It's been a great ride, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I will miss you all.
On behalf of Trustee Torres, Trustee Niemeyer, Clerk Grabowski, and myself, we want to thank you all for your support and for helping, especially the staff, who cooperated with everything we did. And they worked very diligently to promote the village of Posen, and I thank you all. Someone make a motion. Motion made by Trustee Casillas to adjourn,
I second it.
seconded by Trustee Torres. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting closed at